welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting this video looking off a little bit rough, but I have got myself a chai latte and we are going to do a little get ready with me and a little chatty sort of like spill the tea kind of video. So I'm going to quickly pop my hair up and then we are going to have a chat and I'm going to put in a cute little face of makeup. So I've already primed my skin with like an SPF moisturiser and I'm going to be using the Rimmel London foundation. It is a tiny bit dark for me, I will not lie, but we're going to blend it down my neck so that hopefully it looks okay. So like always, I asked for questions over on my Instagram and I got a fair few, so I'm going to answer them. The first one was, are you planning on moving out anytime soon? I have a feeling I've answered this in a video recently, but yes, I would love to move out soon. I haven't got any plans per se, but I have been talking about it with a friend. It probably won't happen for a while because if you're not aware, we are back in a lockdown as I'm filming this, so that's super fun, super fresh. So we'll be staying at home for now, but hopefully in the future I'll move out. Sorry, my camera just ran out of storage, so I've quickly cleared some space and we're good to go again. But yeah, on the topic of moving out, I would ideally like to buy a place or buy an apartment, but I'm not in the position to do so. So I probably will rent for the first little while when I move out, and then eventually, if it's by myself or with a partner at the time, who knows, I would like to buy somewhere near Melbourne, probably like in the city. I'd love to buy an apartment, but we will see how that goes. I don't really know. I'd also just like to buy somewhere near home because I do love my hometown, but I'm just gonna have to wait and see. The next question is, what is your dream job? I think it's pretty clear by my YouTube channel, by my Instagram, everything, that ideally I want to end up somewhere in social media. Also, my university course is surrounded in like social media and marketing and stuff like that. My dream job would to be like basically my like dream job is to be a content creator. I just love creating content. I think it's so fun, but because I know that like obviously I'm going to work towards it as much as I can, but I am also aiming to be a digital marketer, or oh god, hold on a sec. I'd also like to do something in digital marketing or potentially in influencer marketing, some sort of digital online presence, I guess. I don't know how that'll be, but I know I'm going to end up somewhere in like the social media field. Alright, so I'm now going in with my concealer. This is also Rimmel. It is the Lasting Radiance in the shade 100 Ivory, I believe. I don't know where it says it, but no, 010 Ivory. I'm pretty sure this is actually my skin tone, not like the foundation, though it is showing up okay on camera. But yeah, this is more my colour. So the next question is, how are you coping with this current lockdown? Honestly, I thought I would be absolutely struggling through this lockdown, but I'm doing really well. I say really well. Obviously, I would like to be out and about. I would like to be doing things and thriving a little bit more than I am. But considering the circumstances, I'm doing so well. My mental health is amazing. I'm thriving at home. I'm able to make content, which I absolutely love. And I'm just trying to keep it all in a positive mindset. Ideally, I would like to be out of lockdown because it is two of my best friend's birthdays, one of them within the lockdown. The second one is hopefully going to be out of lockdown, but I'm not too optimistic for the end date because there's like a long weekend coming up and everything like that, and I assume that the government will probably extend the lockdown because there are like over 300 exposure sites. But we will see. I'm just very sad for my friends, but otherwise I am making the most of it, and I'm still going to try and celebrate with them even though it's going to be online, which obviously isn't going to be the same, but I will FaceTime them and message them and try to make their day as good as it can be, because I know my birthday sucked when it was in lockdown the first time, and theirs is the 21st, which is like just next level bad. Like, I feel very sorry for them. But yeah, I'm really trying to be more of an optimist, so I'm trying to look on like the bright side of all of this stuff. So I'm thinking like, I have time to make content, I have time to study for my exams, I have time to reach out to friends and see how they're going, and I'm really like, I'm trying to put myself first, obviously, because that is really important, but I'm also aware that other people do really struggle in stuff like this, so I am also trying to reach out to people and keep in contact with people. But yeah, I'm actually going quite well in this lockdown. I'm enjoying making content, and I've been like making Instagram reels and stuff like that, so hopefully you've seen them, hopefully you've been liking them, hopefully they're popping up in your feed. Oh my god, I am not the same colour, but I'm putting on a jumper after this, so hopefully it'll be fine. Also, the powder I'm using is the Matte Maker by Maybelline. I have used this for a long time. I should probably venture out and try a new powder, but I just know this one works. So I've been sticking with it probably since I was like 16 and I'm 21, so a very long time. For some reason I feel like I look really yellow on the camera when in real life I'm more orange. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Also I'm using this because it has a mirror in it. But I'm going to move on to my bronzer now, which I absolutely love, love, love this bronzer. I've used it for a long time. Again, I probably need to venture out and try some new products, but I know this one works and I love it. So the bronzer that I use is the Hula Benefit Bronzer. It is just the like normal coloured one, I guess, the one that isn't like labelled as anything else. I have used this a lot. I've used the smaller one, which is like down to the pan. So I got gifted a different one, I think for like Christmas maybe last year, and she's still going strong, so I'm loving her. So the next question that has been asked is, do you plan on getting any more pets? And honestly, I definitely do. Not right now though. So I currently have Evie, who is my puppy. If you haven't met her before, she's in a lot of my vlogs. There's some few videos with her as well. And I also have a rabbit, and we have fish as well, which to be honest don't really feature, but I do love them, Mojo and Theodore. And they are all the loves of my life. They're great. And I do plan on getting potentially like a dog or a cat when I move out, because I like the support of having an animal there. It's just like a really comforting presence. I think this is going on so patchy and I don't know why. I'm gonna have to proper blend this out. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I definitely want to get like another dog or a cat in the future. Not immediately when I move out, because I am moving out with a friend, so I have to be mindful that like they may not want a pet there as well. But I just also don't want to push Evie to the side, because I do love her. But now that I've got a dog, I feel like I can't live without a dog. Let's just put it that way. For some reason, this is really clinging to my skin today, and like it's usually not this bad. So I'm just going to put the product on, and then I'm going to use a different brush and try and blend it out, because currently I look like Patchy McPatcherson, and that's not usually how this works out. But yeah, so Evie is a cavoodle. If I were to get another dog, I would probably also want a cavoodle, just because I love her and I love her breed and I think she's gorgeous. I also like Dashin's little sausage dogs. I think they're really cute. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe a Pomeranian. I want something small, because if I am moving into an apartment, then I want them to have enough room. Obviously, I'll look after them the exact same way I look after Evie, who has a big backyard, so I'll make sure that like they get all of their exercise and everything like that. But if I have an apartment, I'm going to want a smaller dog. Like I wouldn't want like a German Shepherd or something like that. But if I have a house, then I'll get a German Shepherd or a Husky, because I love those breeds. I love how needy Huskies are and how vocal they are. Like it's so funny to me. I've changed the lighting a bit, and I think you can see that it's actually not that patchy now. So that's a bit better, bless, because I was getting stressed. The next question is, do you plan on getting any more piercings? Now, this is a bit of a rare one. I never usually get asked this. I usually get asked about tattoos, because I do have a tattoo, and I have said before in a video that I do want to get more tattoos. I have a few like planned, not completely planned. I haven't booked them or anything, but I know what they are. Some of them I'm struggling with the placement and stuff like that, but when I get them, you'll find out. But yeah, I kind of would like some more piercings. So I do have both of my lobes pierced on my ears. I'd like to get my seconds, and I'd like to get my helix, which I'm a little bit scared about, because I don't want the bubble on the top of my ear, which I know can happen when you get your helix done. I know it's not the end of the world, and you can like get it removed and whatever, but I have quite sensitive skin, and my body reacts to that kind of stuff, so that worries me a little bit. But I probably will do it anyway because I've been thinking about it since I was like 14 and I still really want to get it done, and I just think it would be so pretty. So it probably will happen, maybe like, I don't know, we'll see. I do definitely want some more ear piercings. I've thought about a nose piercing, but I just don't know if it's my thing or not, to be honest with you. And then maybe if I feel like confident enough in my self-esteem, would I get a belly button piercing? Probably, but that's not quite on the sides just yet. Oh honey, look at that glow. This is the Soph X Revolution palette and I'm absolutely obsessed with these highlighters. She's actually just come out with a new collection with them as well, which I haven't bought anything of, but I'm super excited for it, and the products are always high quality, so I might do a cheeky little order of some of that stuff. Oh my god, I just totally forgot I have a chai latte sat here that I haven't drunk. Thank god it's iced. I absolutely love chai lattes, like they are my drug, my coffee. I don't do coffee, I do chais, but it kind of looks like a coffee so I can get away with it. So the next question is, what is your favourite song of Olivia Rodrigo's album Sour? Now, I rave about this in my vlogs and stuff like that. I did a video reacting to the entire album and I am still absolutely obsessed with it. I listen to it literally every day, and to be honest, my favourite changes every time I listen to it, but I definitely do have probably like a top 3 or so songs that I go to every time. The album has absolutely no skips, by the way. Like, I never skip a song on the album, but I do have ones that like I look forward to when I'm listening to it. So I really like One Step Forward, Three Steps Back. I just think that is such a gorgeous, gorgeous song. Like, it's obviously very sad, but I think it's a very pretty song. Also, the product that I just used is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Artist Plumper. Literally just any eyebrow gel will do, to be honest, but that's just what I use. Then, let me have a look, because there's so many songs on there that I love. I also love the song Enough For You. I pretty much cry every time I listen to that song. It is an absolute, like, oh, it just touches on your heartstrings. It makes me want to cry. I can't talk about it too much because I don't want to cry, because I love the song so much I can't even explain. And then my other favourite is, oh no, I can't do top 3, I'm gonna have to do top 4. Oh no, I can't even do top 4, I literally love the whole album. I love Favourite Crime, I love Hope You're Okay, I love Jealousy, I love Enough For You, I love One Step Forward, Three Steps Back. They're probably my top. Probably. That'll probably change tomorrow, so if you ask me in another video, I'm probably going to give you a different answer. But that's the tea for today. Alright, so my base is done. I've actually lost my setting spray recently, so we're going to go without setting spray today. We're going to go straight onto lashes. I'm going to use, I think this was trending on TikTok at one stage. It is actually quite a good mascara. It's not my favourite though, but we're using it today because I have the product and we aren't going to waste it. It is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic False Lash, and I'm excited because I need these bad boys to be risen to the stars, please, because we are looking a little bit dull. The next question is, what is your favourite book? Now, I don't think I've ever talked that much about books on my channel. I love reading. I definitely don't do it as much as I should. I used to be a really avid reader, but I don't really read as much anymore. My favourite book though is Paper Towns by John Green. I don't know why, there's something about it that I absolutely adore. Oh no, I got it on my eyelid, hold on. Yeah, my favourite book is Paper Towns by John Green. I also like the movie, but the book is better than the movie. I don't know why, I just read it and kind of clicked with it and I just really liked it, and it's probably the one that I would read again. I haven't, oh whoops, sorry, I just kicked the tripod. I don't really read books more than once, which might be a very controversial statement. I always watch movies more than once, but I never really read books more than once. But yeah, I love Paper Towns. I also have started All the Bright Places, which I think is going to be a really good book, but I get a bit lost in it and then I kind of put it down because I get distracted by something else, so I really need to like sit down and proper read it. But yeah, if you're looking for a, oh no, okay, no, my favourite book is Everything Everything. That is my favourite book. My second favourite book is Paper Towns by John Green. There we go, that's the one. This is what I mean, my answers change every time you ask me. Like, if you ask me tomorrow, I might say the Harry Potter series, which is a very good series, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm indecisive, Hans. You gotta get me on the right day for this kind of stuff. the next question is, which is obviously COVID permitted, like depending on how the world is going, do you have any concerts coming up? So yes, I do. I'm actually booked to go to a few concerts which I'm really excited about. I'm booked to go and see Harry Styles, I believe, Niall Horan, and Louis Tomlinson. I have a feeling one of those got cancelled, but I can't remember which one, so I'm gonna have to like do my research. But the Louis Tomlinson one just got scheduled for next year, so I already have something to look forward to in 2022, which is exciting. And then I'm also going to the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra, which is basically like literally an orchestra. They play the soundtracks of movies, so I'm going to that, which isn't technically a concert, but I'm going to class it as a concert because it's an outing to a stage where they perform music. I'm going to watch Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince with my dad because I feel like that is the best score out of all of the Harry Potter films. I feel like my dad will really enjoy it. I bought it for him for a present like a year and a half ago maybe. It was quite a while ago, and then it got postponed and now it's been rescheduled, so I'm really excited to go and see that with him. It's going to be so fun. So the next question I have is, do you have a list of baby names for your future children? And yes, I do. If you don't, like, I feel like every girl has a list of baby names in their phone. I might be like a bit oblivious and like just think they do, but I definitely have a list of baby names. I don't want to reveal them because a lot of them are very, very unique. If you can like get it from that, then go for it. But yeah, I've got more girl names than boy names. Some of them are like family names that have been carried through. Some of them are just random ones, and some of them are ones that I think are absolutely gorgeous. However, I did want to name my kid Sky or Skylar, but my sister's name is Kyla and I call her Kai, and Sky and Kai are just like a little bit too similar, so that's not gonna happen. So if you love the name, please take it because I think it's gorgeous. But you know, there's a bit of a conflict of interest there because I can't have a kid called Sky and a sister called Kai, so that's the tea. Okay, so I won't lie, the next question wasn't asked, it's kind of just like been borrowed from Molly Beauty Spectrum's channel, where she did a get ready with me and someone asked her this, and I just think it's like such a fun question and I want to give my answer because I have one. But someone asked, what is your like most weird encounter with a celebrity, I guess? And I haven't really met like any huge celebrities. I've met like some TV personalities. I say some, I've met one, seen two, maybe three. But I'll give you the tea. So the first one is Grant Denyer. If you are Australian, you'll probably know who Grant Denyer is. He hosted a TV show in Australia, and I don't know what he's up to now, to be honest with you, but I went to the taping of one of the shows and I was sat in my seat and I was looking for something in my bag, and like I had my drink bottle against my face because I was like holding all my stuff up here just like a little goose, and he was like, are you like, he looked at me and was like, are you holding your drink bottle to your face? Like, are you really hot? And I was like, no, like, I'm fine, which seems like a really weird interaction, but basically he was just like mocking me because he thought that I was saying that I was really boiling when he was literally underneath all the hot lights. I know exactly how that feels because I've done like productions and singing competitions and stuff before, so like, I know those lights are hot, but that was a little bit awkward. And I also then ended up posting the photo with a cardboard cutout of him, which is this photo here, and my friend Sinead posted the photo with the real him, so like, I don't know, it was just a very strange experience. The second one, which I think actually happened, it was either before or after this isn't technically an encounter, but I'm convinced that Liam Payne yelled at me. I was at the concert with, the One Direction concert, sorry, with my friend, and when the crowd went quiet, we decided to yell, "I love you," to the whole of the band, all the boys, and we shouted it, and Liam said, "Shut up!" And we're convinced that it was us. Probably wasn't, but I'm taking that. I'm taking that as a win. Liam Payne told me to shut up. That is going in the title. That is going in the thumbnail. Liam Payne told me to shut up. And then I guess like the final encounter with a celebrity, which I don't know, it's very, very random, but Craig Revel Howell, I think is his name. I saw him when I went to go and see Wicked, and I was crying, like I was freaking out because I'd had a big day. We were in London and we saw him and I was like, oh, sorry, the camera cut out. But yeah, so I saw Craig Revel Howell at Wicked, and it was like this big event. We just happened to book tickets for the day. It was like 13 years since the show had started playing where it was, and they had all of these celebrities there. The only one I recognized was Craig, and I was like, oh my god, like, what the hell, he's here. We knew he was in the theatre, but we didn't think we'd actually see him. And then we walked out and he was out there. I actually have a photo of him. If I can find it, I'll put it up here. If I can't, I'm really sorry. But I promise I did see him, and I was like literally crying because I was shocked. It had been a big day. I was literally in bloody London, and I'm from Australia, so like literally on the other side of the world. And I saw Craig and I was like, oh hi, like, I wanted to get a photo, but he was very busy. He was a very busy man and he wanted to get out of there. And I was a crying teenage girl. Like, fair enough. I'd walk away from me too. Alright, so my chai is empty, my makeup is done, and I am ready for the day. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for getting ready with me, for having a chat, asking me questions. If you ever want to get involved in something like this, there is like, I put it on my Instagram story so that you guys can pop your questions in and I can answer them. So I'll usually do that. But yeah, so follow me over there. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe so that you can join our little family, and comment down below. Tell me something about your day. Tell me anything. Go for it. Say something random. Tell me your favourite colour. I don't know. Just pop yourself down in the comments. Make yourself known. I'll say hi. And I will see you in the next one. I love you very much. Have the most beautiful day ever. Yeah, that's the tea. Love you. Goodbye.